Hi guys, it's Tamina here. I was watching a few videos and I've done a lot of videos on anxiety, but I haven't done any on what actually I go through. Like, I've mentioned a few things, but I was watching a few videos on the symptoms people get while they're having a panic attack. So I thought I would tell you guys exactly what happens to me, the process of what happens. So sorry if you can hear music in the background. That's just my James Bay fix for the day. It's really beautiful today, and yeah, I thought I'd put it on. So yeah, no, anxiety and my symptoms. So usually when I get them, I'll be totally fine. I have no thoughts of anything really in my head. All of a sudden I start to feel I'll get a hot flush through like the center of my body, and then I'll start to, because I feel that, I know that an anxiety attack's coming on. So I will, or a panic attack, I'll look around a lot. I'll start to like freak out. I forget what I'm saying if I'm talking to someone. I start to go real vague because I'm trying to like sort myself out. I tend to go into like this little vague kind of vagueness. My eyes dart. Then I start to feel my heart. I'm noticing that my heart is beating faster. I start to feel sweaty hands. I usually try and move my hands a lot because I get pins and needles. And I look at my hands and like they're really clammy and sweaty and like pretty much dripping with sweat. So then while that's happening, I start to feel dizzy. I suffer dizziness a lot. So when I'm dizzy, I automatically think that I'm going to have a seizure or I'm going to faint, because I do have cluster seizures, or I have been diagnosed with epilepsy, but I've been seizure free for about 2 years nearly. So fingers crossed that that never happens again. So yeah, so I usually think that. Then the thoughts, your brain pretty much goes to mush, and what I try to do is just try and focus on something. So even if I'm looking at the ground, I focus on one spot. I try and tell myself I'm going to be okay, which is not always logical. It's not always going to work. Then I start to get an upset stomach, so I feel like I need to go to the toilet. Number 2 is too much information, but that's how I feel, like, because my nerves are going. I feel like I need to do like a nervous poo. I feel like I'm nauseous. I feel really burpy because I think I'm focusing on everything that's happening to my body. So it's really sensitive and sensitized. Like, I'm aware of my surroundings. I'm darting and looking at where I am. Smells set me off. Feeling my body be clenched. My muscles tighten. I notice that I can't swallow because my throat's dry. So then that starts freaking me out. I don't usually hyperventilate. I tend to freeze. So, which is probably a good thing. I do not get pains in my heart either. Which is, I'm very lucky, because I know like some people get horrendous pains in their heart and stuff. I'm more either like that nauseous and dizzy and fearful. The fear and panic is just like nothing I've ever been through, and I think that's what makes anxiety so bad. So yeah, I tend to just hold my breath. Like, I'll just forget to breathe. Instead of trying to get air, I will not breathe much, and it will tend to be really slow, like my body's frozen. I tend to be rigid. I don't want to talk. So if someone's talking to me, I just kind of shut off because I don't want to talk. I don't want to interact. Obviously, if my body's going through that and I'm trying to hide that I'm having an anxiety attack, yeah, it's horrible. Usually, sometimes I do try and hide that I'm having an anxiety attack, but usually it's very noticeable. Yeah, so I get those kind of symptoms. Usually my tips are to drink water, breathe. I try and relax my body as hard as it is, because you are panicking. I try and relax. So I just try and be aware that, you know, oh, well, you know, shit, I'm clenching my hands so tight, they're going numb. So I try and relax them. I try and breathe slow and concentrate on things. And it's so funny because anxiety can come in waves. So then, like, you think that, oh, you know, thank God that anxiety attack's gone. But then, bang, it will come back. And it's just kind of like, when I'm in the car, I literally want to stop the car, like, where I am. Like, I don't even want to pull over. Like, I need to stop. I need to get out of I need to stop. Whatever's happening around me, I just need, like, a timeout. And I think it's your body's way of saying to you, like, okay, you've had enough now, I'm checking out, like, and it just sends your body into crazy shit. So yeah, when I'm driving, it's the worst, because, like, when I done my other video of car anxiety, having an attack, that whole time I just wanted to turn around, but I'm a fighter, so I just try and, you know, head on with it. Like, I just try and, even though I'm like, sometimes my vision, and I know it's very dangerous, like, we'll go tunnel vision as I'm driving, and I just persevere. Like, I don't know how I do it, but I push through it because I just want to get better. Like, I want to get better, and then I feel like I'm always going back to fucking where I started. Like, I feel, oh yeah, I'm out and about and I'm doing things, and then I have, like, anxiety attacks, like, a lot, like, together. Like, the last week's been really shitty for me. And then yesterday I had it's these isogenic shakes, and my friend offered me one, and I had it, and I didn't realize that it had caffeine in it, and I was like a nervous wreck. Like, I was having, internally, my body was screaming. I don't know what was in the drink, but I avoid caffeine. I don't have caffeine. Like, I do have cup of teas, but I make sure that I only have, like, 1 or 2 a day. If I have too many, then obviously it affects me. So I had this, and I just felt like my body, and I kept on yawning. That's another symptom I get. I yawn because my body's tired. Like, when you have an anxiety attack, it's that adrenaline rush. Like, so it's an overload of adrenaline. Your body doesn't know what to do with it. It's like your body's in shock and your adrenaline's going. And I was just, like, shaky, and I was scattered. My head was scattered. I didn't know what. It was horrible. It was so horrible. I didn't know what to do. So then today, I just want to chill at home, but then I know tomorrow I'm going to have to get out of the house, because then I'll fall into the thing where I don't want to go out because I have an anxiety attack and all that kind of shit. But yeah, like, I just wanted to tell you guys about the symptoms I get. I've actually had a psychiatrist, I think it is, that I was seeing a couple of years ago for my anxiety, tell me that my symptoms were very unusual, and she thought they may have been medical. Like, there was actually something wrong medically with my brain, because I was getting the hot flushes through my body, and then I'd start to feel dizzy. Sometimes I believe I do have vertigo. I stumble to one side. I've done it for many years. My neurologist knows about it, and it's just part of probably the whole investigation for MS that I've been going through for the last 10 years. So, you know, I don't know whether the anxiety is actual anxiety or it's got a bit to do with medical stuff. A lot of people have medical anxiety. I'm not scared of medical stuff at all. I'm not scared of dying. I'm not scared of anything wrong with me. I actually avoid it. I've actually got a few things medical-wise that are wrong with me, and I actually avoid seeing my neurologist. I avoid seeing doctors about it because it just adds more stress into my life. I kind of just don't care about it. But there's some people that have medical stuff, like if something goes wrong with their body, they're like freaking out and they have anxiety over that, and they will almost like a hypochondriac, where I don't really have that problem, where the doctor's saying to me, and the psychiatrist is saying to me that she thinks that my symptoms were actually, they could have been medical. But yeah, I think it's just general anxiety, social anxiety. It sucks. Like, it's debilitating. I watched a video and a guy said, like, everything that he does in his life is affected by his anxiety. And that's like 100% true. Everything. Like, I get invited out with people, I get invited to places, and I feel so rude by always saying no, because I can't make plans with someone if it's a plan. So, because then with my anxiety, I think about it. So, say if someone says to me, oh, tomorrow do you want to go out for a cuppa or a coffee or something like that, or lunch, or just come and like meet up, I can't do that. That's too much. It has to be on the spur of the moment kind of thing. Like, someone ring me and go, oh, I'm here, meet me there in 5 minutes, then that's fine. But if I have a long period of time to think about it, I freak myself out about it, and then I don't go. So I find that really hard, and it affects everything in life. And the only thing that will make it better is if I just push myself and I just keep on trying. Like, I never in a million years thought that, like, at one point I thought I wasn't going to be able to raise my daughter. I'm now at the point now where I'm working. So, I've come a long way. I still get in the car every single day and drive. And that is what my anxiety is about. And then that's progressed to social anxiety. So it's a roller coaster, and it just sucks, and people don't understand it. Some people think anxiety is just worrying about something. I wish it was that fucking easy, because it's not like just worrying about something. It's like, it's physical. It's not just your thoughts. Like, you can deal with thoughts in your head, but when it's physical and it's actually you dizzy, you feel like you're going to pass out, vomit, you can't breathe, you feel like you're dying, that's not just worrying. So, people's perception on anxiety, a lot of people have got the wrong view of it, and because it's so out there these days, and so many people are open to talk about it, and so many people suffer with it, I think people just think that, people just label themselves with anxiety. I wish that I could just label myself with anxiety and not have it, because that would be good. But yeah, like, general worry is not anxiety. Freaking the hell out about shit and almost fucking feeling like you're dying is anxiety. Like, it's something that you can't explain, and you wouldn't wish it upon your worst enemy. Like, ever. It's horrible. And I just wish I could help people, and hopefully I can help people. I've helped myself this far. With people around me help me as well, but I mean, it's a lot of self-work. Like, there's no easy fix. You've got to do it yourself. But yeah, I'm just rambling now. It's gone on for way too long, this video, but yeah, I could talk about it forever, guys, and they're mainly the anxiety symptoms I do get, which suck. So initially, when I feel that rush through my body, that adrenaline rush, I start to freak out, and then it's just all downhill from then. The worst thing that's ever happened from anxiety is probably a seizure. I've brought on a seizure from it, and I've vomited and like nearly pooed myself before from it. Like, I haven't died or anything, but I mean, it's still not nice. It's just really not nice. But yeah, guys, if you want me to do any more topics on anxiety or explain anything on what I go through, please leave comments below. If there's any videos that you would like to for me to do, Darren to do, the kids to do, just leave that in the comments as well, and I will definitely get back to you guys. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. I'm a growing YouTube channel, and all the support is appreciated. So yeah, share around if you're a Facebook friend, please share around for us, guys. Get our word out there about anxiety and just general problems in life. So I'll see you for our next vlog. Bye, guys.